Hey, what's going on? Take two. This is another episode of the Bad Boy Live. Not live, but podcast edition for May 4th of 2025. PSA, make sure you always have some drops nearby or some dope lozenges or some water, ends of water. But let's get right into it. It's going to be a rare doubleheader. Isaiah chapter 57 and First Samuel chapter 22. 22. Yeah, let's say but let's get right into it. Okay. The righteous perisheth, and no man laid it to heart. And merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. Ye shall enter unto peace; they shall rest in their beds, each one walking in his uprightness. But draw near hither, ye sons of sorcerers, the seed of the adulterer and the whore, against whom do ye sport yourselves? Against whom make ye the wide mouth and draw out the and draw out the tongue? Are you not children of transgression and seed of falsehood, flaming yourselves with idols under every green tree? Slain the children in the valleys under the clefts of the rocks. Among the smooth stones of the stream is thy portion. They that thy lot, they are thy lot. Even to them hast thou poured a drink offering. Thou hast offered a meat offering. Should I receive comfort in these? Upon a lofty, upon a lofty and high mountain, hast thou set thy bed, even the hither, even hither, on high mountain, hast thou set thy bed. Ah, man. Sorry about that, man. On something else. On something else. Okay. Should I receive comfort in these? Upon the lofty and high mountain hast thou set thy bed. Even thither wentest thou up to other sacrifice. Behind the doors also in the posts hast thou set up thy remembrance. For thou hast discovered thyself to another than me, and art gone up. Thou hast enlarged thy bed and made thee a covenant with them. Thou lovest their bed where thou sawest it. Thou wentest to the king with ointment, and this increase thy perfumes, and this send thy messengers far off, and this debase thyself under hell. Thou art wearied in the greatness of thy way. There sayest thou not, there is no hope. Thou hast found the life of thine hand. Therefore thou wast not grieved. And of whom hast thou been afraid or feared, that thou hast lied and hast not remembered me, nor laid it thy heart? Have not I held out my peace even of old, and thou fearest me not? I will declare thy righteous in thy works, for thou hast for they shall not profit thee. When thou criest, let thy companies deliver thee. But the wind shall carry them all away, vanity shall take them. But he that putteth his trust in me shall possess the land, and shall inherit my holy mountain. Memory verse, chapter 57, verse 13. It shall say, cast thee up, prepare the way, take up the stumbling block out of the way of my people. But thou hast said to the high and lofty one that inhabiteth eternity, whose name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy place, with him also that is of the contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble, and to revive the heart of the contrite ones. Memory verse, chapter 57. Chapter 50, memory verse, chapter 57, verse 15. For I will not contend for forever, neither will I be always wroth. For the spirit shall fail before me, and the souls which I have made. With the iniquity of his covetousness was I wroth and smote him. I hid him. I hid me. It was wroth, and he went forwardly in the way of his heart. I have seen his ways. I will heal him. I will heal him also, and restore comforts unto him and to his mourners. I create the fruit of his lips. Peace, peace to him that is far off, to him that is near, saith the Lord. I will heal him. Memory verse, chapter 57, verse 19. But the wicked are like the troubled sea, when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. Memory verse, chapter 57, verse 20. There is no peace, saith the Lord. Said my God to the wicked. Serious memory verse, chapter 57, verse 21. All right, on to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Okay. 1 Samuel chapter 22. Chapter 22. And this final one today. David therefore departed thence and escaped to the cave of Adullam. And when his brethren and all his father's house heard it, they went down thither to him. And every one of the that was in distress, everyone that was in debt, everyone that was discontented, gathered themselves unto him. And he became a captain over them. And there were with him about 400 men. David went thence to Mizpah of Moab, and he said unto the king of Moab, that my father and my mother, I pray thee, come forth and be with you, till I know that God will do for me. He brought them before the king of Moab, and they dwelt with him all the while that David was in the hold. And the prophet Gad said unto David, abide not in the hold, depart and get thee of the land of Judah. Then David departed and came unto the forest of Herth. And when Saul heard that David was discovered, the men that were with him now Saul abode in Gibeah under a tree in Ramah, having his spear in his hand. And all his servants were standing around him. Then Saul said unto the servants that stood about him, hear now, ye Benjamites, will the son of Jesse give every one of you fields and vineyards, and make you all captains of thousands and captains of hundreds, that all of you have conspired against me, and there was none that showeth me that my son had made a league with the son of Jesse, and there is none of you that is sorry for me. Showeth unto me that my son has stirred up my servant against me, to lie in wait as it at this day. This day, this day, this day. Then answered Doeg the Edomite, which was set over the servants of Saul, and said, I saw the son of Jesse coming to Nob, to Ahimelech, the son of Ahitub. And he inquired of the Lord for him, and gave him victuals, and gave him the sword of Goliath, the Philistine. The king sent to all of Ahimelech, and the priests and the son of Ahitub, and all his father's house, the priests, and they were in Nob. And they all came to them, to the king. And Saul said, Hear now, thou son of Ahitub. And he answered, Here I am, my lord. Let's see. Just trying to keep up, keep up. And Saul said unto him, Why have ye conspired against me, thou and the son of Jesse, and that thou hast given me him bread and a sword, and hast inquired of the Lord of God for him, that he should rise against me, and lie in wait as at this day? And Ahimelech answered the king and said, And who is so faithful among all the house servants of as David, which is the king's son-in-law, and goeth at thy bidding, and is honorable in thy house? In thy house. Did I then begin to inquire with God for him? Be it far from me, let not the king impute anything unto his servant, or to all the house of my father, for thy servant knew nothing of this, less or more. Less or more. And the king said, Thou shalt surely die, Ahimelech, thou and all thy father's house. And the king said unto the footmen that stood around him, Turn and slay the priests of the Lord, because their hand also is with David, because they knew that he had fled, and did not show it to me. But the servants of the king would not put forth their hand to fall upon the priests of the Lord. Memory verse, reference verse, chapter 22, verse 17. The king said unto Doeg, Turn down and fall upon the priests. Fall upon the priests. King said unto the footman, verse 18. And the king said unto Doeg, Turn down and fall upon the priests. And Doeg the Edomite turned and fell upon the priests, and slew that day 75 persons that did wear the linen ephod. And And Doeg, and then Nob, the city of the priests, smote he with the edge of the sword, both men and women and children and sucklings and oxen and asses and sheep with all his might. With the edge of the sword, I mean. So you try to knock me out. Well, we're gonna keep on going. Okay, let's. Where we at? Verse 20. And one of the sons of Ahimelech and son of Ahitub named Abiathar escaped, fled after David. And Abiathar showed David that Saul had slain the Lord's priest. And David said unto Abiathar, I knew it that day when Doeg the Edomite was there, that he would surely tell Saul, I have occasioned the death of all the persons of thy father's house. Abide thou with me, fear not, for he that seeketh my life seeketh thy life. But with me thou shalt be in safeguard. Safeguard. Okay, it's gonna do it with this double header. Isaiah chapter 57 and 1 Samuel chapter 22. 1 Samuel chapter 22. As always, if you want to catch this podcast, just go to the search bar on Spotify and type in Bible Wave Podcast Edition, and you'll run into it. You'll be on your way. But that's going to do it. This is another episode of the Bible Wave Podcast Edition for May 4th, 2025 on a Sunday morning. You have a good one. I'm gone.